Imagine that you enter inside the toilet, you want to use the toilet, and you want to take tissue. But you cannot take tissue until they scan your face. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Prop TV. As you know, I am here to give you hot information, very sweet information that will sweet your belly. Places or things that you did not know about China. Places or things that you don't know about China. That is somehow weird. Something that if you look at it, you say, why is this supposed to be? How is this thing? Does this say make sense? So the first one that I have, ghost cities in China. You know, China is rising in population. Not just that, they are 1.3 billion. They are still giving birth to. They did not say stop giving birth. So by 2050, it will be like 5 billion in China alone. So because of the high population increase and the speculation that China would have more population than it has now, the government of China spent billions of dollars to build houses. Now guess what? Nobody lives in those houses. Like, this is a city-like house. You see the house, you know that this particular place, it is billions they spent to build that place. But nobody is living there. So many houses there. Nobody, one person. So when I was looking at this picture, when I was coming up with this story, I was like, so this house is there. Let Nigerians now, let them come. You understand? Let they say if they're looking for how to fill up the houses. I don't know whether maybe that's what they're looking for. If they're looking for how to fill up the houses, I will advise them. Just say visa free Nigeria. In 2 minutes, that place will fill up. Just say coming to China is free. Here, you will see you see, you even be the one wanting to build more Nigeria. Okay, the next one, we have the social credit system of China. What is this thing? Social credit system. It is just like video game, but this one now is real life, where anything you do affects what manner of favor or what manner of rights come to you. Now, this thing is just like, you know, in the America, you have this credit score, where if you just borrow money and you return the money immediately, your credit score goes up. But this one is not just about returning money immediately. It's not about loans. It's everything about you. Your reputation is what guides your credit score to go up. For example, if they catch you that you are not crossing the road well, your credit score is going down. If they catch you that you parked at a wrong place, your credit score goes down. If they catch you fighting on the street, your credit score goes down. And this thing is not small something, no? Because it might limit you from taking trains. It might limit you from taking buses. It might even limit your children from going to good schools. Because many schools will now say, okay, what is the credit score of your father? What is the credit score of your guardian? If you bring the score and they see that your guardian score is low, they will automatically say that they don't have good reputation, they don't have good character, therefore they have been instilling in the child bad characters. So if you get the credit score of anybody, if you want to know a good person or a bad person, just look at the credit score. You know, they usually say that nobody is a bad person when they are burying the person. You know, when they want to bury somebody, they will just be saying good things about the person, even a person that is a thief. But this one, I think if you even buy, they will just carry your credit score and they will be say, out of 100, you have like 2. That means you're a bad person. So if you come to read about how the person was a very good person, they say it's a lie. You're lying. So how do you think if this thing comes to Nigeria, it will be very sweet? Oh? Because if you say anything you want to do, it is based on your social credit score. So you have to behave well in order for your social credit score to be high, so that you can be able to borrow money, you can be able to go to school, you can be able to do whatever it is you want to do. Everybody in Nigeria will be very, 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 very okay. Everybody in Nigeria will be responsible. That's why somebody will say, I will drop laptop in the middle of nowhere in China. After I'll go around for like 5 hours, I'll still come back and it's there. Nobody wants his credit score to go down. That is why, and you know, China has so many CCTV. Nobody wants to be caught red-handed stealing your laptop. You know, as if they don't want that laptop. They want you to, but stealing your laptop will bring down their credit score, which will probably affect their ability to access loan to buy a laptop that is even higher than your own laptop. So they just look at it, weigh it. No, let me not steal this laptop. Let's go to the next one. In some restaurants in China, oh, they serve live seafood. You know octopus? Yeah, you know octopus. Good. They serve it live. You have to eat it like that. They don't cook it. They don't kill it. The octopus or the octopuses, or is it octopi or octopuses? They'll be fighting for their lives in your mouth, and you have to chew it quickly so that you chew the tentacles quickly so that it will not stick to your throat. That is, this is 50-50. Because if it sticks to your throat, it's a problem. So you are going there, you want to eat live seafood. It is a controversial something, but they still do it in China. They believe that seafood that have not been killed and fried or cooked is healthier than the one that have been killed or fried or cooked. So most times we usually see them on TV. You know, most times Nigerians will think that Chinese people they eat live worm. Well, I wouldn't know about that, but this one is worm a seafood? No, worm is not a seafood. This one now is a seafood. Seafoods that are alive. You're eating it. The seafood is dying in your mouth and you're swallowing it. It's okay. There's no problem. I don't have anything to say about that one. Let's well, I trust Nigeria. Nigerians will not go there and go and copy that thing. It's impossible. There are things that Nigerians will do and things that I believe Nigerians will not do. You see live seafood, like it's just like fish that is still alive, dancing. You know how fish dance. You carry it, you're cutting it, you're putting it. Out of the blood, will you drink the in fact, please let me not even stop. Let me not even imagine it. Let me not imagine it because China. There are, like I say, there are 1.3 billion people. So there are people with different tastes. There are people with different weird things. So you wouldn't blame them. It is their life. It is how they have been living. So this next one, very weird. Imagine that you enter inside the toilet. You want to use the toilet, and you want to take tissue. Hmm? But you cannot take tissue until they scan your face. So that when you put, this is where the tissue is. This is where the face scanner is. You put your face, it scans your face, and you collect small amount of tissue. And you cannot collect another one until 9 minutes has passed. Why, you might ask? Good. I know that's the question you want to ask. Why? The reason is because why they brought that technology is because they have been stealing tissue. So China people will look for everything to steal. This tissue they want to steal. So in order to police it, in order to protect the tissues, they brought, what do you call it, scanner, so that if you have taken and you want to come and take again within 9 minutes, the scanner will not, if, as far as the scanner, your face is in the scanner, they will say they are not giving you tissue. That you should go. You should go and use your hand. You should go and use water. So they were stealing tissues in China, and China say, no, what can we do? You cannot go and put somebody there, security man, in the toilet, looking at the amount of tissue you have collected. Because that is what Nigerians will do. They'll go and employ a security man. Hey, take small. Take, no. Cut from there. But as they say, no, we are Chinese. Technology should do everything. It's okay. Let us bring face scanner. Maybe somebody suggested thumbprint. But they say, what if you just finish, doing this thing? You just finish downloading something and your hand touched somehow. I don't even know. You can't use it and you understand. So they say, no, let's not use thumbprint. Let us use face scanner. If you go there, just know that if you are using public restrooms, they will scan your face and you will not collect more than small tissue. And you will not collect tissue more than 9 minutes interval. So if you know that your this thing does not come out well, maybe if you do small, it will hang. Later you will go there and want to do again. Make sure that the again you want to go and do is 9 minutes. Like 9 minutes will pass. If not, you go use water. But I trust Yoruba people. If Yoruba people go there, there's no need for even the space scan set. Now them go. It's them that will be calling the Yoruba people. Come and scan and collect tissue. Say no, I'm good. I've already done what you used to do. The next one. So in China, there's a festival called Ice Festival. Ice, not ice, like ice block, ice cold. In winter, They usually do this festival, is it every year or something. When I say ice festival, they will use ice to build house that is bigger than human beings. Bigger than human beings, like you can enter this house like castle. Why is China always doing things that is blowing people's mind? Because I know, how do you now build house with ice? Do you use cement? How? Because this is so mind blowing. If you go to the festival, you can enter this ice, enter the house, maybe bath, sheet, chop. So Chinese people that are going to, the Chinese people watch YouTube. I think they should be watching YouTube. It's people from North Korea that don't watch YouTube. Tell me, how are these things built? So this festival is always coming up every year, and if you have money, you go for these things. Most of the time, you don't have to just stay in one country and live there and buy. Go around. Don't be saving down your money. See, if you save down your money, when you buy, your children will squander it. So better go and explore and see these things that I'm telling you. The next one. So let me ask you, if pests tries to take your farm, okay, let me put it like this. If How do you control pests? Let's say locusts that comes to eat your crops in your farm. How do you control it? You buy pesticides, right? You buy chemicals that you would use to kill them, not China. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. When locusts attacked China, their farms, they thought of what to do. What did they do? They released 10,000 ducks. 10,000 ducks go and eat locusts. The ducks went into the farms and were eating locusts. One duck will eat like 200 locusts. Imagine 200 times 10,000. I be no 200 times 100,000. That was how they fought pests. They fought locusts. These people, they use their brain. They use their brain. Nigeria will now, if it's Nigeria, Nigeria, ha. You will see the Minister of Agriculture will come out and say, we have approved $5.5 billion to fight locusts. By Nigeria, my country is the best country in the world. Don't worry, it's the best country in the world. And I know the person that brought this idea, the person feed the, you understand? Because how will somebody just come up with the idea and say, locust is okay? What kind of chemicals? What kind of chemicals? I say no. I have an idea. Instead of using chemical that will probably even kill the crops, and it's not good for our health, why not let us release ducks? So I'm thinking that when he brought this idea, the people in the meeting in the boardroom was like, "Oh, it's kind of rubbish. What was that? I stop that. I beg. Let us talk very serious." He said, "No, I am serious. Oh. If we release ducks, ducks like to eat locusts, and locusts eat our plants. So if we use ducks, ducks will eat locusts, and locusts will be controlled." He said, it's like you're making sense. Let us try it. Bah, they tried it. It worked. So sometimes when you're employing people in your commission, in your cabinet, you don't employ people that you understand. All right, the next one. So in China, if people are going back for Christmas or going to see their parents, they rent boyfriends just to impress their parents.
I'm in China and I'm going to rent a girlfriend. Let's go and meet my new Chinese wife.
You know, I thought it was only in Nigeria that they would say, you have not married. When will you marry? When every time when you as a lady especially, when you clock like 25 going to 30, they're telling you, you have not seen any man, no. Hey, what is going on? No? When are you bringing a man to come and meet us? It is not only in Nigeria. In China, it's like they usually also pressure them. That is why they have a particular company that they rent boyfriends and girlfriends. So that when you are going for all these holidays, you will go and rent a boyfriend for like how many weeks you will stay in your house. So that when you come with your boyfriend, the rented boyfriend, your parents will think that you are about to get married or you already have a boyfriend, and they will not be pressuring you. So they have a particular business, rent a boyfriend business. They should open that business in Nigeria. If this is a business idea I'm giving you. If you're in Nigeria, yeah, or you are outside the country and you have some kind of trusted people in Nigeria, open this business. There are people that are jobless. Tell them come. You serve as boyfriend that they will rent. When they rent you, you share the money, 70/30. Okay, 70, take 30. This is my business. This is a very good business to do in Nigeria. Nigeria should learn from China. People pressure everybody here in Nigeria. Get married, get married. As if getting married is a trophy, especially for the ladies. When you say, you have got, normally, let me even tell you, normally your parents will not even allow you to be with any man or to have boyfriend until you reach 25. In fact, when you're 22, if they see you with any boy, they will now start talking, shouting at you. But once you have reached 25, in fact, 25 self, some of them will even be looking at you somehow if you're with a man. But once you are nearing 28, they will now say, ah, you don't have any boyfriend. Is it not you that stopped me from having boyfriend since I was young? Because if you had not stopped me by now, I would have been married. And now you're asking me to get my boyfriend. How will I go and pick boyfriend? His boyfriend is something that you just walk on the road and pick. That is why we need this kind of this thing. So that when we are going back to our village, we will rent the girlfriend or the boyfriend. When we go there, they will see us and they will say, they'll be happy. They even treat, in fact, it's like I'll even be one of the people that they will rent. Because when they'll give me money for renting me, and when I go there, the mother will be happy, the mother of the daughter, the mother of the girl will be happy, and they will give me enough food. So I'll eat well, and I'll go back. And so when they ask her again the next time, how will you say you will broke up? Finish, that's finished. If you are going again the next December, you carry another boyfriend that you have rented. Very good business idea, yeah? Look into it, look into it. I'm giving you business secrets. The next one. Still on this marriage something. In Shanghai in China, Shanghai. Parents will go to parks. You know why parks? No. In Nigeria, no. For people, because I know that most of my audience are Nigerians, so I have to be explaining some things. Parks is not your motor park. Because I know what you know as park is Lagos to Abuja. No. Parks, I mean, is where people just come out to relax, recreational facilities. It sounds new to you in Nigeria, don't worry. I know, it's okay. We are all in this together. So you go to parks, you see parents advertising their children for marriage. They will put billboards. This is not small something. I'm telling you something that is real in China. They will put billboards. Hey, mom, my daughter is above 30. I want her to get out of my house. Put billboard. Put it on in parks. You see when you go, you just be seeing different posters. You know how you see posters of people that are married, people that they want to get married. This one, you see posters of people advertising people that are ripe for marriage and they have not married. So without your consent, you will probably go to the park and you see your face there. That's you. Your parents have come here and they have put your picture that you are supposed to be married. In fact, every who is interested come and marry. They probably put your phone number. That's how you now see your phone ringing. Hello, I saw your picture I saw your picture somewhere in the park. If they say they have not married, I want to marry you. That's how you be getting stupid phone calls. So maybe Nigerian parents will have to be looking at this one. They'll be looking at this one so that when it's as if you are not getting anybody, they will just go and do post it everywhere. Please come and marry my daughter, or please come and marry my son. No matter who you are, all that matters is that the love is there. If you can love my daughter, come and marry my daughter. Advertise it very well. See, Nigeria has a lot to learn from China. Yeah, it's not every time. When will you give me grandchildren? When will you give me grandchildren? You that you want grandchildren, go and advertise your children. The next one. Okay. You know how in Nigeria, everybody, especially the ladies, want to be thick. Mm-mm. In China, it's the direct opposite. China, they celebrate being very, very, very thin. When I mean thin. Even most of the times, the beauty challenges they have is challenge you. You know how you do your modeling and your pageantry. Their pageantry is you take a picture and you have to prove that your waist is as thin as an A4 paper. Now, if you know what an A4 paper is, you would know that an A4 paper is a very slim something. So that means your waist should have to be as slim as an A4 paper in China. That if it is not as slim as an if something is as slim as an A4 paper, where will all your intestine, all your stomach, all your where will they be? Is it that you don't eat or what? How can you always be as thin as an A4 paper? And they do it oh, and most of the times it works. Like you see people that win these challenges that they are as slim as disappearance. You will not probably they come inside a crowded place, you might not even see them. So and again, there's one they do that if you bring your knees together and you put an iPhone 6, balance an iPhone 6 between two knees, and the iPhone 6 now covers all your knee. Yeah, that they can't see your knee when you place an iPhone 6 there. It means that you are too slim and you have passed the challenge. They celebrate being slim, being thin, just like we celebrate in Nigeria being thick. So there are many things you need to know about China. But then this is where I will stop. I will still make more research and I will bring it to you. Thank you very much. Do well to like and subscribe because these particular things I'm bringing for you, it is not an easy task. So if you like, you subscribe so that it will meet other people. Other people will still see these things and get their minds blown up, and you will still learn because all these things are educational for educational purposes and entertainment purposes too. So thank you very much. Peace and love.